Craziest things people confess to before passing. 13-year-old Gina Brooks was last seen walking near a church. Witnesses say that three men in a station wagon pulled up, got out, and she tried to run, but they snatched her up and sped off. And then the case would go cold after a search ensued and she wasn't found. So in September of 1996, a man named Brian Squires was limited on days. He was suffering from cancer and AIDS. But before passing, he would confess that he has info to three unsolved unalivings. One of those three being one that he did, and that was unaliving 9-year-old Angie Houseman, who was last seen in November of 1993 after she got off the school bus. Her body would be found 9 days later, tied to a tree and tortured and beaten. He also says he was the one driving the car the night that Gina disappeared. Also in the car was Nathan Williams and Tim Bello, who he says was the one who actually came up with the idea and slit Gina's throat, then disposed of her body on his farm. Tim was questioned and he didn't deny doing these things to Gina. He also said that Gina's body would be found in a freezer on his dad's 96-acre farm. Nathan would also go on to confess that he was responsible for the unaliving of 12-year-old Tammy Surdum, who disappeared and was never found. Tim would be charged with lying to the FBI and get 30 months in jail, and then Nathan would get 30 years in jail, but for a different case.